Hi, my name is Fredemy Joseph, and today I'm here with Eric Westbrooks. We're going to talk about him and how he's influenced me throughout my college journey and like how I know him.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Eric. I work here at the college, student support coach. I'm here with Freddie, and glad she chose me to kind of pick my brain about my educational journey.
Okay, so how do I know you?
We met through, you are part of the 50th anniversary scholarship, and I'm your advisor.
Yes.
And so from there we just kind of started talking about your goals and some of your ambitions, and noticed that there was a similarity in that I was a social work major.
Yes.
And you are
I'm a social and behavioral health science major. So essentially what he's doing now is what I'm going to be doing in the long run. And how'd you get to where you are today?
Oh, okay. So for me, I started out public school. I'm from Washington State. I went to public school all my life, and eventually started at a community college, Pierce College back home, and I finished there and transferred to Temple University. I had no idea what I wanted to do for a long time, so I changed my major several times, but it was my parents that really, I guess, saw a knack for counseling, working with people, teaching, facilitating, and kind of, I don't know, maybe persuaded me in the direction of social work, and I've loved it ever since, so it's been a cool process.
So essentially we have sort of the same background. So I'm from Jersey, so from kindergarten to 8th grade I went to public school in New Jersey, and then my 9th to 11th grade year I went to a charter school in New Jersey, and then 12th grade year I moved to Philadelphia and I went to a public school in Philadelphia. I currently go to the Community College of Philadelphia, but essentially from here I want to go to a four-year institution, maybe Temple, maybe Penn State.
Temple? To you?
So I want to help people. At first, when I first got here, I was undecided and I wasn't sure what my major was going to be. But then I realized like I really love helping people, and I want to work in a high school, so I could do the both. I could become basically like what you are. I could just work in a school and I could help kids figure out who they want to be and what path they want to go to before they get to college.
Yeah, that's really cool, because I've done that. I think social work is so broad. I've done what you want to do, and now I'm on the college level, but I've worked high school, I've worked elementary, I've worked, you name it, I've worked older people, so it's, I think, the perfect fill for what you want to do. She's on the right track.
Okay, so how far did you get in college?
So right now I have a bachelor's of social work, so that's a 4-year degree. I did get my AA degree as well, so I have 2 degrees, but that's as far as I've gone. I am looking to go back and get my master's, but we'll see as to when.
So I come to Mr. Westbrooks for everything, from the littlest problem to the biggest problem. So essentially every move I make, whether it be personal or educational, I come to him for everything.
It's true. She comes to me about what she should eat. So.
Just about everything. You can ask me about my challenges and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Those are. So what are some challenges that you've had? I mean, well, look first before we go there. Like high school, college. I mean, you're fresh out of high school, coming into college. Can you tell me how is it different, or how is it similar? What have you found?
I feel like when I was in high school, I was so used to skating by and being able to know, like, I already know what my teachers want me to do, so I wouldn't have to work as hard. So I could basically do half of the job and get, the grade as if I did the full job.
Yeah.
But now in college, you don't really know what the professor's going to be like. Of course, you have the syllabus to refer back to, but if my teacher's feeling this way one day, I can't do what I did the day before.
Yeah.
So I just have to work harder. I feel like I procrastinate a lot, so my work ethic has gotten a lot better.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You do. When you say you procrastinate, I'm like, really? Because you tend to like get work done really quickly.
It seems like that, but trust me, I could have got it done way before, and
okay.
This was last minute.
Wow. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah. So now with being in the college and it's your first year, you're getting your feet on the ground. What are some challenges maybe that you've had, or have you ran into any roadblocks and just kind of felt like, I wonder if this is for me, or?
I feel like in the beginning, because I was so undecisive, I just kept trying to fit into little hobbies that I have instead of thinking of the overall everything together as one. So at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a teacher, and then I was like, oh, I want to be a writer, and then like I was really undecisive in trying to put myself in different programs and stuff like that. But then once I decided to look at it as a broader aspect, I realized like I can do this while having all these little components alongside it.
Yeah. I think one of the big things for me was just understanding that some people go to college to become this one thing.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, I don't know that it should ever be that. I think it should be that you're coming to learn how to do multiple different things. Sure, you're going to get a profession in a certain area, but I mean, you can still do so much. You don't have to really define your life by this one thing you do. You can do a lot. And so I think college is that place where you kind of take the time to find what you want to do and get to know what you want to do. And
I think that's one of my fears too, is being limited to one thing and not being able to do all the other things that I want to do alongside it.
Yeah, it's 2017. Now you can't have one flow of income.
Right.
You've got to have several. So yeah, do what you love.
So one of my most successful educational experiences was when I believe it was my last year of middle school, and I was really good at math. Like I used to be so good, but now it's like numbers. So my teacher, she had set up this thing for like some of the really smart math kids, and we had like a math face-off, what we called it.
Okay.
And we had like 2 teams, and I just so happened to be the only girl on my team, and then the other team was like mixed with kids. So they were all like, you don't know any math, like you can't really help us or whatever. So the day of the face-off got there or whatever, and I remember I was kind of in the background throughout the whole competition. Like I was still doing the problems and stuff like that, but I was like, leaning back towards it.
Yeah.
And then it got down to the last question. I remember everyone was like, oh my God, I don't remember this. I don't remember this. And I'm like, wait, I know this. So I'm like, I got you guys. I got you. And they're like, no, you don't need it. And I'm like, okay, watch. So I solved the problem, whatever. And we were tied at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like tied. And I'm like, okay, I got it. And then we handed in our answers to the person who was hosting it or whatever. And we ended up winning the competition because I knew the answer to that one problem.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I know that made them feel good too.
Yeah, they were like, oh my God, we were down here. Now she actually knows stuff.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's kind of the joys of, just working with people in this profession. I don't know. I feel like social work is one of those things that you can do a lot with so many different people. And Freddie, you definitely have that personality that I think could take you a long way. Like, you like to work with people, you're open, and you like meeting new people, and yeah, it's a great feel for you.
Thanks.